in this video today, we're going to be going over how to build ferries. My son was telling me that a lot of his friends are confused how to build them. Now I showed my son, and I will show you guys exactly how I showed him. So to start, I picked an island map, and this one is actually very hard to build on, a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Luckily, the population requirements over here, where it gives you milestones, is a lot less people than in the other ones. So that's good, because you get extra money as soon as you reach those. But now that we have a city going, and we have a good amount of people, 5,000, let's start building the ferries so you guys can learn how to build it and the routes for them. So ferries aren't going to be used that much, but if you like using them, if you like how they look, make sure that there's, one, you need water, and two, make sure that there's going to be enough demand. So that means that the people will need to use some kind of boat to get to where they're working. So in this map, it's really easy to do that, right? Because they're all islands. So I have put a couple industries. I put the forest industry over here, and then this one over here is this generic industry. So they're just taking imports either from the forest section, or people are driving them in. They're processing them now. So to begin, we'll go to the transportation and look at ship. So just click on ship, and you'll have these options in there: ferry depot, ferry stop, and ferry pier. Now, no matter if you pick a ferry stop or a ferry pier, you have to have a ferry depot, because the ferries cannot start their job unless you have a ferry depot. So a ferry depot is what sends them out. It's not a stop, but it does allow the ferries to start work and stop work. So you can put that really anywhere. Just make sure that it has access to a road. And because it's kind of loud, I think it'd be a good idea to connect it to an industry area. So I will put it over, I think over here would be nice, because I really don't know everyone. So now that we have that up there, we can either pick a ferry stop or a ferry pier. A ferry pier can handle 2 ferries, and a ferry stop can handle 1 ferry. So since we're just starting, let's start with a ferry stop. So we'll start with 1 ferry stop, and remember our industry areas. So let's look at our districts. So if you come over here, you can look at your districts so we can see them. Now I know this one is one of my industry areas, so I think I'll try to put a pier here and make sure it can access stuff, because then you have to draw a route, just like a bus route, like we showed you in the last video. So let's see, it needs to be on the water, it needs to be on the road. That's nice right there. That's one of them. And then one needs to be able to be close to people, to where they can get on the boat. So let's see. I think it would be a good idea to put one. Because I don't want people to have to drive too far, but I don't want it to be too loud. So what if we put it right? It's pretty loud. I think we'll try to put it right here and see how well that works. There shouldn't be too many cars causing a traffic jam, but if there is, we'll move it. So we got 2 ferry stops, and I'll show you guys how to connect them. Now that you have your ferry stops, you have 1 and 2, right? So we're going to click ferry pathway. And you can build this just like you build your roads. Just make sure that's connected to your ferry depot. They have to be connected, or the ferries won't be able to find it. So let's connect the ferry depot to our first stop. I like using this one on the road, the curvy one, but you can do whatever you like. So just put your mouse over that little green circle and start to drag, just like you do. So I'm going to build mine. I like building mine close to the shore. So let's see here how far we'll let this go. There we go. And once you start planning, just like when you plan a road, instead you'll see these yellow tracks, and that's where the travel. Build this. all the way to our first stop. They'll be over there. There we go. That was too big. There we go. Gotta go around this giant windmill. Water windmill. Alright, there's our first stop, so they'll leave the ferry depot and be able to get here, but we needed to actually go to the industry area. So this is a residential area. This is where people are living in their neighborhoods and shopping a little bit, and this is where they can work. And instead of having a whole bunch of cars on the road, we want to take the ferries. So let's do that. One track. And like I said, I try to keep it close to the shore because the ferries will grow. Like the amount of ferries you use will grow. So there we go. So we have our first stop, our first track. And now I think I have enough money to put a second one. So maybe we'll have to travel there either. Let's see here. I don't break anything up. Let me put it somewhere. I don't have to break stuff. Outside the city limits. So maybe I'll wait on that one. Yeah, because I can, once I open up this area, I'll probably want to be here or something. So that one's good, and then there's people that also live here, but not a lot of people. I'm not sure if I'll put one there. I might put a bus station here later, but now that that's done, just like a bus stop, you click this little yellow ferry line, and make sure that they can reach the area. So what we'll do is create this line, one, and add stop, and back. And it's nothing big, that's all. And the ferries will start coming out. So let me make sure these are connected to the road. It's connected. Gives water and electricity. Let's go back to this one. He's connected. Here's electricity and water too. And the third one is connected with water and electricity. Okay, so now when we start this game, let's go back to the ferry depot. Ready to go. Where is it? Oh, here it is, right here, right in front of us. So let's start the game. And that's not our ferry, that is just a boat. And there go the ferries. Now we can watch them too. Let's go line one. Well, with that one, look at our ferry line. The little buses at the beginning. Start those buses. Find the little boat here. Click the magnifying glass. And we only have one line right now. We can change the color if we like. There's only one model right now. We can download more. And I think I want my ferry orange on the water. Okay. So let's get stuff. And just watch our ferries. You see they're orange now. There they go. Ferries are going over there. Let's let them get to where they're going. Another fun thing is, if you guys notice that the ferry line can drop these things like that's just like real life. We'll have to be, it's kind of like a road on the water, so the ferries know where to go. That'll be important for when we have more ferries. I know which way each ferry is going. So now they'll come up to here, or because we just made it, there probably won't be many passengers. And this is kind of funny how they both come in. So this one doesn't have passengers there, as that one. But that's how we build them. So let me go ahead and speed this up. And as they're going, I'll go ahead and build some more stuff. I think we're going to want to add another garbage depot. Our city is moving quite quickly. For the garbage, we want it close but not too close. Not enough to be stinky. So where are we going to put this one? This one is in the middle there, so let's try to put it one maybe far away on this island. We'll build a road here. Those people didn't agree, that's understandable. I just crushed their house. Why would they do crush your house? That's what I did. I'm not don't need to turn it on top. Don't need to make it more work than this. There we go. It's just a garbage depot. Doesn't need to be super fancy. There. Right, so the garbage truck will go help them. Now let's check our ferry routes. Go to the info tab, click our buses, it shows us all our transport lines. There we go. We see them, and look, we're getting passengers. We're getting 10 per week. And that'll grow as we make more ferry stops. So that is how you make ferry stops. It's pretty simple. And I will come back later after we've grown our city a little bit bigger, maybe some more islands and some more people. Okay? I'll be back.